Big tech turns away silver. Big tech, the same folks driving silver demand with solar, with EVs, AI, they're now looking for a way out. They're turning their backs on this metal, and that is going to change the price of silver as we know it. Check this out. Silver's been ripping this year. Prices are squeezing higher, supply is tight, and premiums are still heavy at our local coin shops. But here's the twist. Bloomberg just reported that solar companies are cutting their silver use because it's simply getting too expensive. And it's not just Bloomberg. The Economic Times says solar demand for silver could drop about 7% this year. That is a painful number. This is a big deal because solar has been one of the fastest growing drivers of silver demand. When big tech solar giants say, nah, we're going to use less, it could spook investors in the short term. Now, some companies are experimenting with copper, but there's a problem with copper. It's just not as efficient. It conducts electricity, but it's not at silver's level. You can't fight it. And rolling that change out across billions of panels, that's not going to happen overnight. So in the short run, what you might see is headlines that push silver prices down. People read less solar demand and they panic. They sell. But in the long term, silver is still going to rule. You can't fight it. EVs, AI hardware, 5G, everything we use, it all needs silver. And on top of that, we still have the tight supply picture. COMEX vaults are thin. Industry's not going anywhere. Every dip is still a chance to stack. And look, big tech may be turning away from silver, but the metal holds the crown. Look at the price we've been experiencing the past 2 weeks. It's still the best conductor on Earth. I want to thank Sendero Resources for sponsoring this video. Their ticker's on the screen. It's TSXV SEND. Every once in a while, I see something that makes me say, wait, why haven't I heard about this before? And this is that thing. Sendero Resources, easily the most exciting ground floor play in the copper gold space right now. First, location. Sendero, you're not going to believe this. They're not just in the game. They're right in the middle of one of the hottest mining neighborhoods on the planet, the Vicuña district in Argentina. We're talking about a region surrounded by giants. Filo del Sol, Jose Maria, Caserones, projects measured in billions of dollars. You heard that, billions with a B, in hundreds of millions of ounces. Sendero controls over 211 square kilometers in the heart of it all. It's like owning prime real estate in the middle of a gold rush, and your neighbors are billion-dollar companies, and they're all making massive discoveries, and they're spending big money, and they're attracting big players. And they're not starting from zero here. Over $8 million has already been spent on exploration by major companies like Anglo American and Eldorado. That means we've already got nearly 16,000 meters of drilling, strong gold equivalent intercepts, a mountain of geophysics, geochemistry, service samples. It's not just a blank map. This is a treasure map where the X's are already starting to show, and Sendero is stepping in to take that data and fast track it into discovery drilling. You can tell I'm excited about this company. They've got a terrific team. These guys aren't just experienced. They've got world-class discovery credentials. We're talking about people who've worked on billion-dollar projects and been part of award-winning exploration teams. And here's the kicker. The market cap right now, under 10 million Canadian. It's pocket change in the mining world. And if they hit something even remotely close to their neighbors, even remotely, we're not talking about a 20% gain. We could be looking at multiples, big multiples. With a tight share structure and a small float, the leverage here is insane. That's why I'm calling this a true ground floor opportunity. These don't come around often, and when they do, you've got to decide if you want to be the person who looks back in a year saying, man, I wish I got in early, or the one who says, I got in before the crowd. That's how I feel about this company. Perform your own due diligence. Check out Sendero Resources. Their ticker's on your screen. It's TSXV SEND. Check them out, and I'll see you on the next one.